Love. Some say it's fate, others a curse, and sometimes it's both. There's an old superstition that the sea listens to lovers. It carries their whispers, their secrets, and their tragedies. It was the sea that brought Tristan and Isolde together, and it was the sea that decided their fate. A knight bound by loyalty, a princess promised to another. A love so powerful it defied kings, war, and even death itself. But was it love or something far darker? Our story begins, as many great tragedies do, with a single fateful moment. King Mark of Cornwall, a ruler respected for his wisdom, made an impossible demand. After seeing a bird carrying a golden strand of hair, he declared that his future bride must have the same radiant locks. The problem? The only royal with such golden hair was Princess Isolde of Ireland, his sworn enemy's daughter. But politics are often just a game of well-timed moves, and King Mark had a plan to turn old grudges into newfound peace. He sent his nephew, Tristan, his most trusted knight, to slay a dragon that had been terrorizing Ireland, as a show of goodwill. He would then ask for Isolde's hand in marriage. A perfect strategy, if only the heart followed strategy. Tristan landed in Ireland and was immediately met with fire and venom. The beast was no ordinary dragon. It was a monster of legend, its breath laced with poison, its scales impenetrable to most blades. But Tristan was no ordinary knight. He struck a fatal blow, slicing off the beast's tongue as proof of victory. But victory often comes with a cost. The dragon's venom seeped into Tristan's wounds. Racked with pain, he collapsed, expecting death. And that's when she appeared. Isolde was not just a princess. She was a healer, trained in the ancient arts of herbs and remedies. She found the wounded knight and nursed him back to health, unaware that he was the very man sent to take her away. Tristan, in turn, was captivated. But duty is a cruel master, and love has no place in politics. Once healed, Tristan revealed his mission. The Irish court, intrigued by his valor, agreed to the marriage proposal. Isolde, torn between honor and an unspoken connection, accepted. She would wed King Mark, but fate had its own plans. The journey back to Cornwall was calm, too calm. Duty kept Tristan and Isolde at a respectful distance, but then a single mistake changed everything. Isolde's mother, knowing her daughter would soon be wed to a man she had never met, had prepared a love potion, a safeguard, a guarantee that Isolde would love her new husband. But by cruel irony, it was Tristan who drank it first. When Isolde took a sip, there was no turning back. The potion bound them in an all-consuming love, one that neither duty nor honor could undo. They arrived in Cornwall as planned, but they were no longer the same people who had left Ireland. Isolde became Mark's queen, yet her heart belonged to another. They tried to resist, to suppress what the potion had forced upon them. But passion and secrecy make for poor allies. Rumors spread through the court, whispers of stolen glances, of shadows moving in the night. King Mark ignored them, unwilling to believe his beloved nephew and his new bride could betray him. But love leaves evidence. One night, fresh blood was found in Isolde's chambers. The same night, Tristan had returned from a hunting wound. The truth was undeniable. King Mark, with a heart heavier than his crown, had no choice but to banish Tristan. Isolde watched in silent agony as her true love disappeared over the horizon. The ring she slipped into his hands, the only proof they had ever existed together. Tristan wandered the lands, hollowed by longing. He fought aimlessly, sang of lost love, and found solace only in the echoes of his own suffering. But love, no matter how cursed, does not exist in isolation. A woman, another Isolde, this one known as Isolde of the White Hands, heard his sorrow. Believing herself the subject of his mournful songs, she sought him out, and Tristan, desperate to fill the void in his heart, proposed. But love cannot be replaced like a missing piece. Though Isolde of the White Hands adored her new husband, Tristan remained a ghost in his own life, trapped in the past. Then came the moment that would seal his fate. A poisoned wound, a desperate plea. Tristan, knowing only one person who could save him, sent word to Isolde of Cornwall. He told his men to sail with white sails if she agreed to come, and black if she refused. The ship approached. White sails filled the sky, but Tristan would never see them. His wife, in a final act of pain and jealousy, whispered that the sails were black, and with that, Tristan, believing his true love had abandoned him, let go of life. As Isolde of the Fair arrived, she was met with the wailing cries of the people, mourning their fallen knight. They told her Tristan had died, calling her name. Overcome with grief, she did not speak, did not scream. She simply walked forward, her steps slow, as if the world around her no longer existed. She moved through the crowd, untouched by their words, until she found him. Then, without hesitation, she lay beside him, her fingers tracing the face she had loved for so long. And with one last breath, she followed him into the dark. King Mark buried them side by side, and legend tells that a briar grew from their graves, entwining forever. Even in death, they could not be separated. What is love? Is it destiny, or merely an illusion that traps those who believe in it too deeply? The tale of Tristan and Isolde is more than just a tragic romance. It is a warning. Love, when defied by fate, can be both the greatest gift and the cruelest curse. Until next time, keep questioning, keep searching beyond the structure of what you know.